were just informing us to lock our doors and stay inside.
Alex Sikic owns Sudsy Paws in Carterville. They're located just down the street from where an employee of Integrated Health was shot and killed Friday morning.
We had a client coming in around 9 o'clock, and they came through the door, and I saw a squad car go by.
Not too long after that, Sikic says they were told to lock their doors and stay inside.
At that point, we didn't know what was happening. We saw an ambulance, a lot of squad cars, and we knew something had happened, and since they told us to lock up, we knew it was something serious.
Just before 9 o'clock Friday morning, a 911 call came in about shots fired at Integrated Health in Carterville. When police arrived, they discovered 32-year-old Michelle Ottmiller suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. She was transported to Carbondale Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. Sikic says incidents like this aren't supposed to happen in a town like Carterville.
It's just scary to have it happen this close to home, and we really felt for all the people down in Integrated Health and just really worried about them.
Sikic says he heard from many of his customers today, with a few expressing concerns about coming near the area.
A few people couldn't get here because the block started right at Mimo's, and a few people that were in the afternoon. Actually, one client was just a little nervous about the whole thing and didn't want to come in because of it.
In addition to businesses in the area on lockdown, several schools in Williamson and Jackson County were also secured. Those were lifted after the car driven from the scene by 36-year-old Robert Ottmiller was discovered near Cambria. Robert Ottmiller was pronounced dead at the scene from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Michelle and Robert Ottmiller were married but estranged at the time of the shooting.
He had searched for the male subject, who was a 36-year-old male relative. We did locate that male, who is also pronounced deceased due to a self-inflicted, we believe, gunshot wound.
Even though the police have deemed the shooting an isolated incident with no further threat to the public, Sikic says times like these are a reminder something like this can happen at any time.
It makes you realize it can happen anywhere to anyone, and we're just fortunate that it wasn't here, and we really feel horrible for everyone that was affected.
Now, Sudsy Paws is back to business as usual after closing for about an hour, still trying to make sense of a senseless act.
Everyone's pretty shaken up this morning. I'm sure there'll be a few tears later because it was just kind of shocking.
Reporting in Carterville, Paul Wilcoxon, News 3.